Some folks like to bend their elbows with the fingers pointing up to the ceiling. Thank you, Karen and Barb, for modeling that. Some people like to clasp their hands under their hips. Over here, Tim is Robin. She has her hands clasped. Make sure you're pressing in with your inner edges of your feet and your big toes. You can take your legs closer together, much closer. Yeah, your hips aren't back. Okay, good, good. And you can take your knees closer too, much closer. And feet. Walk your feet close. Walk closer to each other. To each other. Yes, yes. And then gently rolling down. Separate your feet as wide as the mat and just let the knees go side to side. Just relieving any tension there. Can we set up for another bridge pose? So walking those feet close enough to each other. You're going to get more, the closer your legs are, the more you're going to feel it in the back of the legs, the inner legs, the glutes, and the derriere. We're going to tilt that tailbone up away from the mat so we don't compress our sacrum. We're going to roll those shoulders back. Sometimes it just helps to just turn the palms up. But grabbing the mats on the side might really help, and then turning the palms up. So it's however you want to get a real heart opener here. That's where the antidepressant comes in. And then when you're ready, lift up. If it's hard, if you want to take your arms under your back and it's hard to clasp those hands for shoulders, just holding opposite arms helps as well. You can go up on your toes if you want to get a little bit of strengthening for those toes and those ankles. If you're up on your toes, gently land. And then we will all gently land. Separate those feet as wide as the mat. Let the knees go side to side. Let's let the legs go over to the left. So we'll do our twist like this. So the feet are nice and wide. Feet are nice and wide because you might want, if it's accessible, place your left foot on your right thigh. Only if that's accessible. So the knees are over to the left. So you here, take your legs off a second. Okay. Yeah, you got it, Karen. So let the knees go over. And sometimes you'll move this over a little bit, yeah. And then this foot on that. Does that feel okay? I know, it's a really long stretch of the right hip. Yep, good. Belly breathing. So, other foot, left foot. So your knees are all over the left, yeah. But separate the feet are separated. This foot on this side. Yes. Does that feel okay? Okay, good. So the legs, you want to try this? Okay. The feet are on the mat, wide. Knees go over. This foot on this side. Yes, I knew you liked that one. Yeah, I knew you liked that. You're really twisty and stretchy. You're good? And then release that foot and then bring the knees up. Float those knees over to the right. And in this configuration, the right foot would come on the left thigh. You got it. I think everybody's got it, and you're belly breathing. Try to keep the shoulders both relaxed on the mat. I see some of you are turning your head to the opposite side. Releasing that foot, bringing the knees up. Pull the knees in and either rock side to side or a happy baby. Just knowing what twists do for your body. They stimulate all those systems in the gut, including your immune system and your serotonin, one of your feel-good hormones. The production of the serotonin, most of that takes place in the gut. Digestion, the excretory system, the reproductive system, everything gets a nice massage with our twists, along with our spine gets nourished. In yoga, we want to take care of our spine. We want to take care of all those body parts that we rely on, that we are so grateful for. Can we give ourselves one more bowing to? So pulling our knees in, lifting our heart up toward those thighs, maybe if that feels okay. And then releasing for your final resting pose. So if you're at home, some of you might choose legs up the wall for your resting pose. You might roll up your blanket at home and put it under your knees just to relieve some pressure in the lower back. You might put a pillow under your head or a blanket under your head. So hopefully we'll see a lot of options here before we really get settled to stillness and silence. I'll just walk around and see what everybody's doing. Oh. So Scott has his own bolster at home, and he has his legs over the bolster and his head on a pillow. Emma's going to stretch out on a blanket along her spine to get a little bit of heart opening, I believe. That's her motive over here. Robin has a blanket rolled up under her knees. Oh, and over here, if you want to catch Amy, then Tim, please. Amy is doing legs up the wall. And this is when we let the body integrate our dynamic practice. And even the static part of the practice when we're holding a pose. This is when the body can release. Any holding, just be supported, safe and secure. That's the feeling we aim for. One of the feelings we aim for in yoga is that safe and secure feeling that comes from being grounded, from our root chakra. And our mind is on the breath. And the exhales release tension. Release any holding in the body. And as the mind stays on the breath or on the body for the next 5 minutes, we are totally in this moment. Here, now. gently reawaken for our glorious day ahead. You might start with small movements and then larger movements. Sometimes you need to stretch, sometimes you want to rock side to side. Some folks like to roll on their side before coming to a comfortable seated posture. And since sounding, the sound of ah, the sound of om, the sound of hum, any sounding vibrates the body in beneficial ways for our glandular system, our central nervous system, our cilia, with allergy season upon us, the cilia in our sinuses. We want to keep them moving. Bronchioles, we want to keep those cilia moving as well. Oxygenates the brain, and it uplifts our mood. Humming uplifts our mood. So let's sound an ah together. Open-hearted ah. My favorite sound of the heart chakra. Inhaling deeply. Bringing our hands to the heart center, maybe with a little space in the palm representing our heart center, that place of all goodness, of courage and strength and wisdom, and certainly peace and love. May we be love in our world. May we be peace in our world. May we live with gratitude. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all for practicing with me.
Thank you.
Stay in touch.